Bangar Reddy can witness this. Since then they said, sir, why are we talking how to become billionaire? Let's go for trillionaire. Okay? Let's call it how to become a trillionaire. Make sense, right, all of you? Now here is the catch. The minute I said how to become a trillionaire, all the minds are going, I don't think we can make it. I don't think it's realistic. Is that true? Raise your hands. So true. So true. That's exactly what I'm trying to eliminate in this session. Okay? Why not? Because I will show the theme how the human mind works. Human mind works, how the subconscious works, how the body works, how the energy comes in to do this kind of thing. So there could be one person in this group who become a trillionaire. May not be next 5 years, maybe 10 years, maybe 15 years. Okay? I like to see one of you make it. This is the idea. So with that, next slide, Amma. You control the slides.
Yeah, sure.
If you don't mind, if you want to get up one, please give a hand to me. Because you know why? 35 years ago, he brought me in to same town, Houston, is it? Houston, and he made me give a first business seminar, believe me or not. That became so successful, he said, no slides, but keep talking what you did. That was the theme 15 years ago, or 35 years ago, it's something. Since then, I've been giving business seminars in every organization. I gave over 500 of those sessions, okay? And then I wanted to do it, but this theme is invented in 2011, Hari. First time we introduced that, and I didn't realize that. I thought there were a lot of swamis were sitting in the room. I thought they were going to jump on me. Are you going to use gods to make money? What's wrong with you? Instead, they came over, kneeled at my feet, sir, this is the best we ever heard. Okay? Even Swami is telling how to make billion those days, okay? Which they do. Anyway, at the request of my brother Jitendra, I want to talk. He wanted me, this session, unbelievable. He wanted me, no slides, talk only for half hour, what you did. Ever since I was in high school, what did I do? That was his theme. Then later, DJ Bangar Reddy was there in Maryland last week. He heard 20 minutes talk. He told me, Anna, we want 1 hour. Somehow, whatever happened among them, this started again. They just started about 2 days ago, this concept came up. First, AdFac IMAC. I came to the United States. I was a veterinarian. I'm a BBSc. I missed my medical seat in half a point. Okay, so I joined in vet med, thinking to go back to medicine again. Next year I missed it. By then I finished 1 year. So Dad said, we are sending you to America or England, whatever you want to study. Finish off. It sounded exciting, Then, I finished my BBSc and came out to States. Last class I had in vet med is on cheese. Okay? Because veterinary is an American curriculum. So I was listening to that. I saw bacteria being useful for making cheese, only in the Western countries, because not in India at that time. So I went home and I told my father, I'm not going to England, I'm going to America to study bacteria going into food production. That's how I started. When I started, everybody said, why the hell are you doing here? I said, no Indian eats cheese, or you're wasting your time. And I kept on telling him, I want to learn. I'm financed my family. Okay, I'm not depending on anybody. So let me do what I want to do. So I took it with a lot of interest. I'm not bragging about me. Jitendra want me to brag about me, but I will brag a little bit, okay? Then 6 months later, I invented a system, the differential auger. America has been struggling with it for 100 years, trying to come up with a system to come up with a plate bacteria with two similar bacteria coming with one character difference. I can show it right in the direct plating. If any microbiologist is there, you can appreciate it here. Any microbiologist here? Nobody? You're there. You can see that. Differential auger I invented in 1968. 68 I came over. 6 months later, I came up with I resolved that problem and it was published. And at the age of 20, I was well known all over the world because I was the first one who did it. It's named after me, Reddy's Differential Auger. Then since then, a lot of modifications came in, okay? So then I realized, even in 68, not too many televisions those days and all that. I was on the TVs and on the newspapers and all over. Everybody was talking about me. I was young at that time. Then I thought, well, that's where my scientific career started, really. Then I invented the triple auger, the differential broth, on and on and on, basic bacteria. Interesting thing is, when I was a student, they were teaching my own technique. I was a student, okay? That's a cute part. Anyway, yeah, we can have the lights for a while, I think. Then anyway, when I say we can turn off the lights, we can do it. 1971. It's very important. I went to, I used to go home, India summers, 1971, I went to Michigan State University. And there, a technologist by name Richard M. Hoyt, he was a USDA scientist. He passed away. He was a prolific researcher. The United States government, National Milk Producers Federation, American Dairy Science Association put a prize with his name. They brought his wife for a student who is doing PhD, who is not 30 years old, and he invented something that helped the world. That was the criteria. So one guy got it. He's white boy. Those days, no Indian thought of getting those national awards, okay? He got it, and 3,000 people were in the stand congratulating him. I saw that whole thing. That scene motivated me. I wanted to win this thing. Indians, not too many got those days. Our language was different and everything was different, Then I worked on viruses, bacterial viruses. That's where the pizza industry came in, okay? Then when I did my PhD, I came up with a system to stop the virus pandemic. The cheese business was going through a problem at that time. Bacteria used for cheese, these viruses were killing the bacteria. So I came up with an idea how to isolate the bacteria and stop the bacteria from killing the bacteria making for cheese. So it started to save billions of dollars for the United States. Guess what I got? 1974, I won the Richard Hoyt Award, first foreigner to win, even to date. See, what it does, see the motivation? Where did my motivation came? My motivation came by looking at somebody who got the award. Same thing, all the awards are getting here. It's a motivation to others to get that award. Right, sir, Jitendra? That's the whole idea of giving these awards and honors and everything. So anyway, then I finished it. My wife was going to college too. She's here too. She finished her bachelor's. A lot of pressure on me to come home. Okay, that's enough. Come back. That they requested me to stay a few more years because to continue this project. Pizza was only nothing those days. It's only small here and there. Okay, and then the cheese that went into pizza is less than 300 million pounds in the United States, which is nothing. Today, 6 billion pounds of cheese is made, and the pizza industry is #1 food in the United States for 40 years. Okay, not the hamburger, not the steak. Okay, I know your Texas is a state takes state, but pizza has been 40 years has been the #1 food in the United States. So with that, then I was hired as the head of the research for Leprino Foods. No, I was hired as a professor, really. Then I was 27 years old at that time. And then Leprino Foods was a small company. The total sales were less than 10 million pounds, $10 million at that time. They hired me as the head of the research. And my professor was the vice president of research. That Leprino Foods, the patents we developed today, he just died 6 months ago, 1 year ago. That company is making 2 billion pounds of cheese, means equating to $3 billion worth of sales per annum. Pizza Hut alone takes 450 million pounds from him per year. So does Domino's, so does Little Caesars. Then I was there for 7 years, and I was going from state to state, state to state, airplane to airplane. I was doing it, okay. Then I decided one day, said, I want, my specialty is microbiology, I did this cheese thing was going, I learned all about it, okay. Then, then I went into the IMAC, our company, American Dairy. I wanted to be a consultant. This is what I'm explaining to you. This is the story. I will finish after that. American Dairy Food Consulting Labs started because I wanted to be a consultant. Guess what happened? I was about, those days we could have been making maybe $40,000 a year or something like that. I went into consulting. Immediately, I became a consultant to 70 companies all over the world. And I was making 7 digits. No staff, alone, phone, that's it, okay? So, there is a room for consulting. Gopi, you're asking me about that, how to make money. So, then what happened, and I was consultant all the pizzerias, right? Domino's Pizza, Tom Monahan, I met me one day, I was in somewhere. We were trying to sell him 60 million pounds of cheese, That sounds like a lot of cheese. But he wanted me, he was about to lose his company, and they were about to go bankrupt. He wanted me to be international consultant all over the world, okay? Both United States, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, everywhere, Then we built them from 500 restaurants up to 20,000 restaurants. My concentration was on cheese, okay? I developed a system for him that was saving him $40 million net every year. And then Mr. Monahan sold the company, and he started with nothing, ended up with $5 billion check in his pocket, okay? Nothing to billions, okay? Now, anyway, then he is the one that told me, when he made his $5 billion, he told me, you're like a movie actor, man, going from one airplane to another country to this country, okay, making all kinds of money, but I want to do something to the America. He wanted me to manufacture bacterial cultures. Nobody was doing it here. It was done in Germany, France, and also in Denmark, okay? 3 companies of that. Then I started that. That's why our company, International Media and Cultures. That means media is bacterial food, culture is the bacteria, okay? That gives you the story of AdFac IMAC, okay? Jitendra, I hope I answered your question. That's what you want me to talk about, but I'm going to shortcut it. The next one, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut was developed by a college student in Wichita, Kansas. He did not have any money to go to college. So they started a dish called pizza, and they're selling in the college campus. One led to another, 2, 3, 4. He has 20,000 or 25,000 restaurants all over the world right now, okay? Now, did he have money to start out? 0. What did he walk out with? Billions of dollars in pocket. So what does it tell you? Do you need money to make money? Heck no. It is the idea. It is the persistence. It is the determination to do it. That's what it is. I saw that when he was walking out with billions of dollars. Next one, the Domino's Pizza. Tom Monahan, I just told you. Tom Monahan was an orphan. He wanted to be an architectural engineer, okay? He did not have any money at all, okay? No money. He can't have a store either. So he started pizza, delivering it to the dormitories, hostels, and also for the military bases. That's where he started it. Today, I told you, he owned over 20,000 restaurants, and he sold it, and he walked out with $6 to $7 billion in pocket. So, do you need money to make money? Heck no. What you need is idea and the determination to do it. That's what I'm going to show next. Then you got the Laprino Foods. I told you I worked for the company. He started with nothing. He did not have any money at all. And then he walked out. He died last year. But he's worth $5 billion cash. It's not fake money. It's not stock market. It is the real deal. And then he had 10 factories in America. Each plant processed 10 million pounds of milk a day. Could you imagine that? 10 million pounds of milk a day, 10 plants making million pounds of cheese a day. At the end of the day, 10 million pounds of mozzarella cheese made by one company. That's Leprino Foods. He started with what? Nothing. Okay? Nothing. And then Hari used to say, skip my million, I want to go to billion. Mr. Leprino did that. He skipped the million from 0 to billion. What did you do? You don't need money to make money. You got to have the idea and the determination to do it. Okay? I think McDonald's, of course, same thing. McDonald's, how many of you know McDonald's story? I worked on their milkshake. Okay, that's how I know. I didn't want to do with them because it's very stingy company. Okay.
Ray Kroc or?
Ray Kroc, I'll tell you. Ray Kroc, McDonald Corporation is not by McDonald. Ray Kroc was selling milk powder from door to door. He went over to Des Plaines, Illinois. Okay, McDonald Brothers have a McDonald's store. McDonald is owned by McDonald Brothers. They were in a lunch hour. This Ray Kroc has a high blood pressure, high blood sugar. He could not walk properly. He has all kinds of diseases you could think of. He was 55 years old at that time. He sat down, watched the McDonald Brothers serving 500 students in 1 hour, 2 people. Okay? He saw this. Kroc saw this. He said, oh, damn it. If I could take this system, put all over the United States, my God, I can service this country. He got the idea right there. He didn't have money, nothing. Okay? Then he started it. You know the McDonald Corporation. I don't want to tell you today. Started with what? 0. We ended up what? Few billions. Okay? So, and then I don't have the Kentucky Fried Chicken. You all know the story on this. Okay? I happened to work with all these people when I was consulting. Okay? I know this exactly where they started, where they end up on that. In my lifetime, I made several billionaires. Okay? That's how I know I can confidently tell how to become a billionaire. Now it's not billion, it's trillion. Yeah? So, 15 years ago, when Jitendra Reddy Garu was there, and then that time no Trillionaire. Trillionaire was not there. Then we all projected 15 years from today, there could be a Trillionaire, not the kings. Kings are a different issue. Sure thing. Elon did it. Elon became the first trillionaire in the world. So now everybody said, well, why are we going for million? Right to Bangaradi, well, let's go for trillion. Let's go for trillion. Okay? This is where it started. Does it make sense to you? The minute I say trillion, what's going through your mind? Oh, it's not for me. Oh, no, I can't do it. Okay? Oh, I'm from India, or I'm anybody. Even there, some people are sitting there. What do you think? When I say you become a trillionaire, you can't be thinking, right? Oh, God, I don't think I can make it. This session is to change your mind to think big. Okay? When somebody could make billion, why not trillion? Okay? So it's a state of mind. Okay? I'm going to show you the technique how to do it. Okay? The next one. Oh, DJ. Thanks, DJ. I think keep moving. I think I'll go to the meat. Keep going. Next one. Yep, here. Now, this one is very popular all over the world, but I designed it first time. What's the difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur? Businessman, if you look on the left-hand side, if you look on the right-hand side, is a businessman. He's a gambler. He puts money, he borrows $100 million and goes into business and all that, and then he tries to hit the bullseye. If he misses that, he goes out of the cycle, he's going to declare bankruptcy. Okay? Whereas the entrepreneur doesn't have much money. He goes into the business, he may not hit the bullseye, but he's not going to go out of the circle. Okay? Make sense to you? So entrepreneur is much, much stronger than the businessman. Okay? A lot of people in this room are the entrepreneurs. Okay? Now, a lot of this is not gamblers here. Okay? Next one. Okay, essential principles to succeed in business. I'm going to skip. You got to have dream. Dream is a must. Dream is, if you want to become a trillionaire, keep thinking to make trillion. Visualize as if you're a trillionaire. you are going and everybody is praising you like Elon, you know, the whole world is talking about you. Dreaming is the number one step. Next one, goal setting. Oh, come on, next one. Next one. Okay, next one. I'm going to skip some here. Okay, go one before DJ. Yeah. Goal is an identified target to be reached within a set period of time. Okay? Goal setting is a mistake people do. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a billionaire. When do you want to be a billionaire? I don't know. How are you going to be a billionaire? I don't know. But you want to make money? Yeah. Sure, you'll fail because that's not the goal. That's the garbage, okay? It's what you should do here. Goal is an identified target reached within a set period of time. Even if you say, I'm going to be trillionaire, make sure I want to be trillionaire in 10 years or 5 years. Whatever the heck you want, you put the set. Time got to be a must. Time is a must. Next one. Qualities of a goal. Practical, achievable, specific, must have a definite time frame to attain. Next one. Now I'll show you the real deal here. Okay. Guidelines to achieve goals. Write down the goal. Today you write down, okay, I want to be trillionaire, right? Write it down on a paper. Then be positive about your goal. You mean serious. You're not kidding, okay? Just because you attend a business seminar here, that doesn't mean, you know, okay, I wrote down, I forgot, okay? You are serious to make it, okay? Next one, visualize that you have already achieved the goal. See yourself happening here. Everybody is praising you. You're all over, okay? You're in every, you have your own private jets. I don't even tell you, Rolls Royces, rest of the gang go with it, okay? So, then read the goal out loud. What I do, morning I get up and I say, damn it, I got to make $1 trillion. See what I did? My own brain listened to me, okay? It's a positive. You're talking, your mind is picking up. Okay, that's very important. People may think you're a clown. You know, what the hell is he? This guy is a madman or something. Okay, right, Gopi? What are you thinking right now? You think I'm a madman? Read the outline. Write down the plan to get. Next one. I'm skipping some of these things because I got to get to the real thing, which DJ designed it for me. Okay, be persistent about. Yeah. Okay, here. Don't give up is another one. When you go into business, you will have problems, okay? Problems are inevitable. If there is no problem, everybody could have been there. Everybody could have been in business. A lot of them don't. Only people who survive in business are the people who can attack the problem. You agree with that? You're nodding your head, okay? They're running business. Problems are inevitable. Why do we go to office? I tell my staff, oh, sir, we are having this problem. I said, don't say that, damn it. The reason I hired you to attack the problem, okay? Problems are good. Take it. If not, stay home, okay? Next one. What are you laughing, DJ? You agree with that? This is a persistence I don't want to tell you. You all have the persistence. All are educated here. Next. Next one. Okay, now I'll tell one word here, though. One word I'll give you. What is philosophy? Okay, a lot of people say philosophy. What is philosophy? Philosophy is nothing but, if you're going to be trillionaire, you got to pick up some business, right? And I'm not going to tell you which business to. I'm not recommending you to go into cheese business, okay? You don't know, you lose out. It's a highly monopolized business. Anyway, whatever you want to do, try to discriminate good from the bad. Even if you're picking a stock, good from the bad. Picking up a wife, good from the bad. Picking up a girlfriend, good from the bad. If you pick a lousy one, you have a problem ahead of you, okay? So wisdom, the philosophy is nothing but picking up the good from the bad. A lot of times we laugh about it. That's so true, isn't it? You know. And next one. I think we can pass. Proper direction in business. Here I'm going to read it to you. Lord Krishna guided Pandavas' trust, which was a garage operation, with 5 brothers for 12 years and had no venture capital support. They were all in the forest somewhere, right? Krishna produced a superb report and saw that it was implemented and thus led Pandava's trust to global success. Krishna was history's only online management consultant and was always in touch with the reality. Lord Krishna was a philosopher, had a wisdom, and had a long-range vision through meditation. Next one. Now look at the losing crowd. One before. This is where I got to give a lot of credit to DJ. And okay, the question here is, okay, how do I give my message to the brain or DNA to the brain? Okay, tell how to Trillionaire, correct? How to do that? Lord Krishna taught meditation to King Arjuna, the concept of Gita. Okay, that's where the example is. You know what? Arjuna was the next slide. It's Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna. If you look at the Lord Krishna, everybody says, okay, they think he's not a poor man. He has about $45 million worth of jewelry on him. If you look at that, you know, there's a pink diamonds in there. Okay, they sell for up to $50-60 million right now. Okay, 5 carat. Anyway, the next one. How come it's, yeah, here is the catch. This is where the whole concept of meditation started, how to become rich. Okay, if you look at the, Arjuna is a warrior, okay? He went into the Kurukshetra war, he got depressed, he got the anxiety. His blood pressure shot up to 200 over 120, okay? It's a lot. And his cholesterol is up to 600 milligrams. And then his blood pressure shot up like crazy, okay? You know, blood pressure went up, sugar went up to 500 milligrams per deciliter. He was shivering, he was anxiety, he got anxiety attack, he got all kinds of attacks came in. He gave up, he was shivering and he told Krishna, I'm not going to fight, okay? I'm depressed, he's depressed. He don't want to go into business in a way, and it's not for me, okay? What Krishna said at that time, that is the time he taught him about subconscious, mind and the body. It's not me that came up with the concept. It is in the Bhagavad Gita, but it is not interpreted the proper way. What he said, you believe in me? He said, sir, you're ultimate. Nobody can beat you. You're the emperor to emperors, trillionaires to trillionaires. You are everybody. You can do, you're a god. Okay? But in that case, think that I'm your subconscious. See me. Give me shape. Krishna is in his subconscious. He gave him that. And he introduced the DNA of, I want to become an emperor, multi-trillionaire. He could have owned the whole India at that time if he fights it, okay? So mind went in to become multi-trillionaire. That's what he introduced him. The shape of the subconscious is Lord Krishna, okay? Then bingo, he told him, that message went to the brain. He made sure that brain accepted that message and the body got activated. Next one. Yeah, look at this. This one, DJ introduced this slide, okay? DJ, I didn't do this first, you did this. Krishna told him, visualization. He said, you want to be a trillionaire, right? He told him, he showed him ahead of time how he's going to win the war. Visualization. He made him see what's going to happen, right? This is what this slide. Next one. Now this I don't want to read, I don't have much time, but here. If you look at Arjuna now, blood pressure is normal, blood sugar is normal, no problem in the doctors, you can enjoy this better. Cholesterol level is normal, the parasympathetic system is on, sympathetic system shut down, okay, everything is good. Look at him, how he is energized. See, energized to go fight because the message has been given. Message has been driven into the subconscious, subconscious to the mind, mind to the body. He got the exceptional energy. Next one. Okay, here it is. Bhishma is my hero lately because I've been advocating all over the world anti-aging. And I asked all these, how many doctors are here in this group? 1. Yeah. 3. Oh, okay. Here, hey Suraj, okay. I asked all the doctors, all over. Even I was asking, Bangaru, you remember that? I was asking him, who the hell said human being have to die at 100? I asked my classical question. Who said this time? Oh, in America, you die at the age of 72. If you're in India, you die at the age of 68. If you're in China, you die at 73. Every country, they gave a set point when you have to die. Okay? That's why we are all supposed to die at that age. It is bullshit. Okay? Human being can live up to 125 years. Russians lived up to 140. Okay? So, it is your state of mind. You think, oh, I'm getting 62, I have to retire, and then I have to draw the Social Security. Srinivas, you're listening now? No, I got to do the Social Security, and then my wife is bugging my ass because she's telling, why are you home all the time? You should be somewhere out there, okay? But he can't do anything. He doesn't know where to go. Okay, right? So, he dies. He dies. I mean, the Social Security, when I was in White House discussing about this. They told me, damn it, don't teach that to anybody. We don't have money to pay for these goddamn guys who live up to 125, okay, right? So anyway, it is a sequence. I mean, it is the mental state of mind. Could you ever realize, all of you, if you live up to 125, work with vigor, with a good health, up to 105, every one of you will be a billionaire here. Do you all realize that? Why are we shutting off at the age of 60, 62, 63, tired? No, take multivitamins or do something, okay? So get that damn energy back, okay? Okay, now, I want to tell you. Bhishma, he was 135 years old when he was fighting in the war. That old man. Who killed Bhishma? Krishna killed him because Krishna was subconscious mind. His mind is wired to win. So, who killed him? Krishna killed him because he was in the subconscious, the mind, to become an emperor, so knocked him out. Okay? Next one. Next one. Okay, this is Karna. There are people who know the Indian history will know it. This guy Karna is a powerful warrior. It's very hard to kill him. Okay? Arjuna is not capable to kill him, but he killed him. Who killed him? Krishna did, because of the subconscious mind. You see what I mean? Mind is made up to do that, and he is seeing Krishna in him, and then killed. So, next one. Go before that. I want to show him something interesting. If you look at it, Arjuna was a pessimist. He was depressed. He's no good at the war. He's a pessimist. Krishna is an eternal optimist. A pessimist joining with an optimist turned into an optimist. The next one, here in this scene you see, the Karna is the eternal optimist. But joining with Selya, who is a super pessimist, he turned into pessimist and he died. What does it tell you? If you're going to run your business, if you're going to be trillionaire, if you tell somebody I'm going to be trillionaire, they'll say, oh no, you can't make it. Say, don't join with pessimists. If you want to be trillionaire, stick with optimists. Okay, don't listen to garbage. And next one. That's the next one. Entrepreneur. I'll try to go, hey, how is time coming? Are you okay? All are okay? Yeah, good? Good to hear that. Good to hear from you. Okay, entrepreneur is an optimist, he's a dreamer, and he sees success ahead of time, effective problems, on and on and on. This is the book stuff. Okay, next one. Yeah, here. Yep. The most thing I like about is, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a trillionaire, you got to be trustworthy. People should like you. Okay? If other people are going to make you money, money is not coming from heaven. It's coming from his pocket and his pocket. I can take it off, that money. Then I'll be rich and they will be just hanging in there. Okay? So, have an excellent personality. This is one thing I always tell. Lord Krishna said that. Excellent personality is, if I look at somebody, if I look at you, nice jacket, nice shoe and everything, in 10 seconds I make up my mind. I like him. Okay, and I look like a shabby looking guy, out there somewhere, and he comes there, you want to be trillionaire, I'll tell him, get out of here. You'll never make it. Okay, see, that one is called excellent personality. You got to have a good smile, nice clothes, nice shoes, nice everything, because every human being is beautiful, believe me or not. It is just a matter of how you take care of it. You see what I mean? That's what is then the likable, people should like you. And then humble. No matter how rich you become, you got to be humble. If not, the money will find another party. Okay, they will leave you. Okay, next one, honest, reliable, highly ambitious. This is one thing I want to stress on. Highly ambitious. Gopi has been telling me from yesterday, make me a trillionaire or billionaire or something. Okay, right? Highly ambitious is you made up your mind. I want to do it. I want to be trillionaire. When Elon become trillionaire, why not me? Right? So that is highly ambitious. Ambition, ambition, ambition and drive. Okay? That is what drives you. See that ambition in the body. Every cell in your body should activate. Okay? Next one. Who is an ideal entrepreneur? Next one. Who else? Next one. Next one. Yeah, here he is. Lord Ganesha. You all pray, you all were there this morning. First thing we pray to who? Lord Ganesha. Even President Obama carries him in his pocket every day because he believes that's his good luck for him. Okay? Lord Ganesha is a good-looking man with, once again, a lot of jewelry. The Indian deities are not cheap, folks. Okay? Don't think they're poor. Okay? Huh? Next one. Next one. Okay. Here are the, see, when you look at the Lord Ganesha, we see that every time when I do to pray that, right? We don't look at the way I'm going to present. Lord Ganesha has a large forehead. It's a symbol of knowledge. Remember I told you, 300 billion cells here. He has a large forehead. He has a lot of big brain he has. 300 billion cells are operating in his brain. And then the knowledge is power, knowledge is strength, knowledge is insurance. I want to tell you a little story on this one. Okay? There are two snakes in Sugarland, in this town. Okay? They hatched, okay? A couple of eggs came out. And those eggs hatched, the little babies were born, 2 babies. And then the parents are very possessive, just like my parents. They didn't let us go anywhere until I left the country. Okay, they ended that. Okay, these 2 snakes were talking every day. How come our folks don't let us go out? We are always staying home. They told us not to go anywhere. So, but 1 week later, they realized parents went to bring some food. These 2 babies thought, let's go to Sugarland. There is Digithan Reddy is putting a program out there. Let's go see what's going on. There's a lot of nice looking people out there, and let's see what they're doing. These 2 chugging along. 5 minutes later, one little baby asked the other baby, hey, did our parents ever tell us, are we poisonous or non-poisonous? And the other one said, I don't know either. I was born just like you, and I never left anywhere. I don't know. They never told us whether it's poisonous or non-poisonous. Chugging along, 5 minutes later, same snake asking again, are we poisonous or non-poisonous? He said, I told you, I don't know either. Chugging along. 5 minutes later, same question, same snake, are we poisonous or non-poisonous? He told him, hey, wait a minute. Either you have Alzheimer's disease or some other goddamn disease. You've been asking me the same stupid question I told you. Anyway, what is bothering you? Oh no, I bit my own tongue. Okay? I could have been dead if I'm... This one is Lonnie Spurgeon is the CEO of Dairy Farmers of America. He told me this long back, 20 years ago. It has so much corollary in business. If you don't know what you're doing in business, you're going to lose out. If you put your business in a CEO's hand, you don't know what the hell you're doing. If you don't have knowledge, you're finished. So many businesses close because of that. Okay? Not knowing exactly the knowledge. So, Knowledge is power, knowledge is strength, knowledge is insurance. Okay? That's what Ganesha taught us. Next one. He has a large focused eyes. It's a symbol of specific task. If you want to be trillionaire, just damn it, make sure that you want to be trillionaire. Focused eyes. Anything you do is focused. Next one. Large ears. This is again, in business world, if you want to become a trillionaire, if somebody tells you something, listen, take the good, throw the bad out. Okay? That's why you got to listen. You got to be an active listener. Because believe me, if somebody come into my office, he is not really a friend of mine, he's trying to inquire something, then what you do, I just sit there, listen, okay, have him talk for a while. He will talk for a half hour. He feels so good because I listened. Active listener is well liked. Always remember that. We try to talk back and to fight him. No, listen to them. Active, that's what Ganesha taught us. Next one. Okay, this one, yeah, it's good. He has a small mouth. Be careful with words. Words are worse than sword. Okay? He taught us. Not only that, he taught us the most beautiful organ in the human body is the mouth. With the mouth is a good one to praise somebody or to smile. If I smile, everybody likes it. If I play grouchy, you say, the hell with this son of a bitch and let me go. You know, okay? See what I mean? That's so true, right? So the smile is the beautiful thing you could do. Anybody, you just smile. They love it. Okay? That's what they do in India. You know, they get upset. Next, this one is forearms. He has forearms. You know, if you look at the Indian deities, they are forearms. It signifies you could take up more tasks than one you have. If you want to be trillionaire, you have to be working different angles on it. Okay? That's what it signifies, forearms. Next one. This is next one. All right, tummy. He has the, yeah, this is, yeah, go ahead with it. Go ahead with it. Yeah, this one. You see that those balls they're eating, they're called unrandu, right? Telugu. What is in English for that? I don't know. Sweet balls. Some damn thing. Okay. Those things what he's eating, guess what they are? Problems. Problems. In business, when we find a problem, we try to back off. We get scared. Oh my God, what's going to happen to me? What he did, those problems, he loves problems. He eats problems, derives energy out of the problems, and he is happy. Problem doesn't shake him up. Just as a corollary. I'll tell my own story. You know what patents are? Okay? And I have a lot of patents all over the world. Patent is nothing but a problem solved in a unique way, in a novel way. Then you get the patent. So you take a problem, resolve the problem, get a patent, license the patent, and make money. If I don't have a problem, there's not a goddamn thing I can make. There's no money, nothing. Okay? Problems are good in business, but if you acknowledge them properly, you agree with that? Yeah, you have to acknowledge it properly. That gives the solution. Okay? That's what Ganesha taught us. Next one. Yeah, little mouse. Oh yeah, this is a good one. This one leave it in there. Just leave it in there. Here is another corollary. He has animal face, human body. He has a snake and also a little mouse on there. What does it tell you? If you're running a business, you go through that, don't you? In your business, you got a fickle-minded guy. Human being is fickle-minded. Animal doesn't use their head at all. And then snake bites you, unpredictable. Mouse is very highly unpredictable. So in business world, people who are working for you, or people, your customers, whatever you're facing all these problems. But you gotta have patience. If you want to be trillionaire, you gotta have patience to go through a whole thing. Okay? That is what it signifies. Next one. Okay, then this, a lot of you know that. Lot of knowledge, I think we can skip this. We can skip this. You can skip that. Next one. Yeah, this one, you will really like this. This is the statistics. How many of you know? And I've been nominated for the Nobel Prize so far 10 times, okay? I'm hoping to win it. I will win it. Okay? My subconscious says I'm done. Right? Here. It's not only teaching here. You got to practice too. Okay? See what I mean? Some people will come in teaching success. He needs the money badly. Okay? He will charge you $200 for every person. Okay? And he is teaching success. Okay? He never ran business. Okay? Isn't that true? There are a lot of them out there. Okay? Anyway, next one. Life, real example. Next one. There. Scientific success through motivation and persistence. Then I got to give to Srinivas Pennapredi. I gave it to your thing, but you gave me 10 minutes time and you're putting pistol to my head if I don't finish it, So anyway, I have time here to tell. Okay, scientific success. Last 125 years, okay, Alfred Nobel instituted Nobel Peace Prize, okay, 125 years ago. 5 divisions are there. One is medicine, another one is chemistry, another one physics, literature, and peace. Okay? These 5 they give every year. Alfred Nobel was one of the richest men in 1800s. Okay? He put that thing, there's a reason for that. But there, out of these 125 years, 1,000 Nobels were given. In these 1,000 Nobels, if you look at this, Christians, 2.4 billion people in the world. And Nobel out of 1,000, 622, 62%. Muslims, 2 billion. They only got 7 people got Nobel Prize in 125 years. Look at the Hindus, 1.2 billion, also got only 7.7%. Okay? Now, Jewish, 15.7 million people in the entire world, believe me or not. Okay? 222 Nobel Prizes. Okay? Would you believe that? Scientifically, how advanced they are. Shame on us, really. To be honest with you, this is about the time we should also start contributing because we're all knowledgeable, well-educated people. Okay? The next one. Next one. Okay, now let's look at the financial success. Financial success. Indians, 1.3 million, 85,000 millionaires, 288 billionaires, not the trillionaires. Trillionaire is not there yet. Billionaires, 288. Jewish, 13.8 million, 510 millionaires compared to 85,000 of us, and 465 billionaires as opposed to 288. How did they do it? How is this small population doing scientifically and financially? Both, scientifically and financially, okay? The next one. Next one. Let's look at it. This is the reason they do it. I interviewed a lot of them, okay? I got their answer, what it is, compared to what I'm going to introduce into subconscious, okay? Here. They all believe in higher education. They all do. So do we, yeah. Their belief teaches the importance of finance. They always, even though we have Lord Lakshmi for us, Goddess Lakshmi, we don't pray for money. We don't. We think it's evil. That's not true. Jewish people pray for it. Okay? Next one. They have adapted the hard-working ethic, made it as an essential request for their survival and success. They always think outside the box. This is what I want to tell. See why number of Nobel Prizes came for them? They think outside the box. If you get a doctor who is specialized in cancer or something, he's only thinking about how to stop that metastasis or whatever, right? That's it. Here is a Jewish, what they think, how could I stop this and make money? You see what I mean? There's a difference here. He goes into invention and then makes the patents, and that's why he's making up. They also believe in developing exceptional skills which entire humanity always needs. That means he's either going to be an engineer or a doctor or an attorney or something like that, or a businessman or something. They believe in a trade where even if they're thrown out of this country, they can make it again. Okay? They constantly do it. They believe in investing on things which constantly appreciate and easily movable. They conquered diamond business, banking, and media. That's why they became so wealthy. Okay? Next one, they believe in helping their own community. That's another that is there. I think every community has to do that. Okay? It's like, for example, in this country, Mormons believe in it. See what I mean? They believe in helping their own community. Next one. I'll be done pretty soon. Okay, what the Indians have to do to be in par or excel Jewish both in science and motivation to become a trillionaires. Develop the habit of practicing exceptional hard work, develop skills to be financially independent, and think outside the box to come up with financially and scientifically rewarding inventions. We have to do that. 2. We have to strictly follow the foundation laid and principles taught by Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita to succeed in life, both scientifically and financially, through genuine practice of meditation. This is what I believe in it. Without the meditation, you're not going to make it. Okay? Next, integration of science and motivation is the ticket for Indians to become #1 in the world, both in sciences, winning Nobel Prizes and acquiring abundant amount of wealth, trillionaires, and more than all, deriving eternal happiness. Okay? Next one. So next one. There you go. Now, if you look at on the right hand side, Goddess Saraswati, Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Vinayaka. This is the only, India is the only country with a goddess representing money, goddess representing education, and God to eliminate all the obstacles to achieve what you want. True? Yeah, this is the only, a lot of people ask me that, how come India has so many bachelor's degrees, so many doctors, so many engineers? Every morning, we pray to Saraswati. We get up in the morning, we pray to Saraswati. Now I'm introducing another one. Pray to Lakshmi too. Ask her, I want to be a trillionaire. She will give you. If you don't ask, she will give, she won't give you. Okay? And then the Ganesha to eliminate the obstacles. Next one. To sum it up, great things never came from comfort zones. Always remember that. It won't come from the comfort zones. In the language of success, there's no full stop, only commas. Success is a destination. Success is a journey. It's not a destination. Good things come to those who believe in themselves and God and their own successful ideas. Okay? Better things come to those who are patient enough to achieve them. You've got to have patience. Third, best things come to those who do not give up, no matter what the hell it takes. If you want to be a billionaire, no matter how many problems you face, you got to face the problems, you attack the problems, your determination will be strong enough to win it. Then you will all become trillionaires. Thank you very much. Brain has 300 billion cells. Okay? These 300 billion cells, if you take a janitor, okay? I hope there's no janitor here. Okay, if you take a janitor, what he does not use anything. He only sweeps the floor, da-da-da-da, and then he gets his paycheck, he go home, and then watch football game and done with it, right? The brain is not tapped at all. Brain is not tapped. Now, if you take a smart man, the regular bachelor's degree or MD or whatever it is, immediately, as soon as you get your degree, you're looking for a job. Yeah? You didn't go into it yet. Okay, only thing you learned is just a little technique. Then comes another one, metaphysics. I'm glad you brought it up. I want to tell you something here. How many of you heard of epigenetics? You heard? Yeah, there. Yeah, you shouldn't be raising hand. You're a doctor. Sorry, Jowski. Epigenetics is unbelievable. I love this science. There are about 25,000 genes in each cell in human body. We have 10 trillion cells in the human body. 10 trillion cells have 25,000 genes in each cell there. Epigenetics says, today you made up your mind to be a trillionaire. I want to be a trillionaire. Subconscious to the mind, mind to the, I'll answer your question next. Your guess epigenetics says, out of these 25,000 genes, okay, have you all heard of the latest Nobel Prize on microRNA? This epigenetics says, oh, the command is given. He told me I should be a trillionaire, right? These genes that are make you happy, parasympathetic genes, they activate, believe me or not. They activate, they give you so much energy. There's no pessimism in your body because of the epigenetics. Turn around, Oh, I don't want to take that kind of risk. I want to be happy. I want to be nothing in life, okay? And I want to cry about others who are succeeding, but I don't worry about myself, okay? Right. There, in epigenetics, then parasympathetic genes that are controlling that, they activate and they suppress the happy genes. Unbelievable science. This is crazy. This is the way you control your health too. You control it. The same philosophy I gave you today, if you set your mind, I want to live 125 years, I want to be trillionaire, boom, mind accepts it, body develops energy, you live long. When you live long, you're bound to become a trillionaire. But right? A guy living 125 years, what the hell? Okay, next one. Sir.
Praveen.
You have passed like so many years in your journey.
Right.
You have learned.
Right.
You also said you have to pursue your passion.
Right.
We, the younger generation, what should they observe in them that they can be successful? Observe their passion, and how do you suggest them to observe in this?
The question here is, I'll repeat the question. It's a beautiful question. The younger generation right now, what do they have to do, okay, to motivate themselves to do all that? Your age group, yeah? Your age group. The world is full of pessimism. When you start your email in the morning, what you get is negative, negative, negative. Nobody puts out positive news. Nobody calls you, you're doing very good. They only call you to complain. Okay? This is the kind of world we are living in right now. So, for younger generation, what I want to do for her age group, she's 19 years old, you got to make up your mind right now and tell them, I want to be number one in the world. Why not? Okay? That means subconscious mind to that. See, that's why we have to be teaching the younger ones, because I wanted to see more younger ones here, but they're not there. But I've been tuning them to their mind. When Elon Musk can be a trillionaire, damn it, he worked for $1 cleaning dishes. Okay? The guy making $1 for an hour doing cleaning dishes become a trillionaire. What's wrong with us? With so much education, so much thing. That state of mind. That's what we got to do for the younger ones. Thank you. Yeah, make it simple, would you? for you.
Jay.
I'm just curious. You're saying in the brain, it's 5% of our brain. How do we unlock more?
5%? Yeah, because as a doctor, you know that. Incidentally, he's a radiologist. Yeah. Human brain, 300 billion cells we have. Prefrontal cortex is the one that rationalizes the whole thing and all that. The rest of the parts are there to eat, to digest, and to walk around, to gossip, and do all kinds of bullshit, okay? That's what the brain does, you know. The brain is much, much better than a computer, Niraj. Suraj, it is better than a computer. But if you could tap into that, even if AI is nothing but how you're simulating the brain, okay? So to train the brain to answer this question, you got to be constantly reading, constantly writing. The latest observation is those who write, their neurons are wound. They're developing. Those who read, their neurons are developing. To answer your question, younger ones, they're not writing, they're not reading. It's only on the computer. And the computer is killing the brain. Okay, is dulling the whole brain. So we should be going Einstein maybe 5%. Rest of the human being, maybe if you get a MD or a PhD or something like maybe 2.5%. Because you got that. Other one you to tap. That's what this class is all about, to tap it. Any other question? Yeah, tell me. Make it simple, would you?
This lecture in a video form and
Okay.
I've been talking to DJ.
Sure.
I've been talking to DJ. I think we are going
put
to.
on YouTube so that
Yeah, we'll do that. It is already recorded.
Yeah, the original thing he's going to do. As a matter of fact, I got to thank DJ, because I sent him not for anything. I just sent to him because he's been working with me. I like the guy. I just sent him, hey, DJ, why don't you go through that, what I did? You know what he did? Yeah, what he did? Next day, he said, Anna, I'm going to change those slides to make it better. It didn't look good. That was done in 2011. He changed it. That's what you got today. Okay? So I sent for him to go through this to become a trillionaire. Okay? Yeah.
DJ always like that. He wants to do better.
TJ is a phenomenally good kid. I worked with him, and I was communicating with him. There is another man sitting there. He is the one that brought this 1 hour lecture. He has been asking me, let's give a video presentation, right?
Yes.
And then we would tell, no, just talk about what you did from high school, okay? That's all they asked. And then Bangar Reddy, come on, sir. You know, he was listening to me in Maryland. Okay, I was giving this class for a lot, 400 people there, all kinds of venture capitalists and all that. All that went to hell. They all want to go after this, okay? And then he heard that. He said, I want this 1 hour presentation at Houston. And then 2 days ago, they called me, right, DJ?
Yes.
2 days ago, they called me, you're going to talk for hour to hour and 15 minutes. And I'm glad you all listened. It's very important. Believe me, this works. There's no way you can lose out if you follow this. Also, practice the anti-aging. Try to live long. DJ, run.